What's good, y'all? It's your boy God King Altair, and I'm just coming to y'all to bring you my 788 gear score legendary storm build. Yes, my 788 gear score legendary storm build. This is like a base build for me, um, but it's kind of vying to be my number one build right now at this point. But let's jump into some of my weapons that I'm using, or the main weapons that I'm using right now. Um, First off, we're gonna go with this one. The Thunderbolt of Yevenia. As you see, it has a 33% chance to deal large electric damage with weapon plus 200% damage, weapon plus 13% damage, gear plus 15% damage. Yeah, y'all see it. This is a beast. Big time. Um, I really use this weapon to really break down shields for real, and it does just that. So let's hop over into the Wyvern Blitz. It says Raptor Sense. Hovering while firing increases weapon weak point damage by 40%. Um, it does. And as you see, physical plus 225% damage, critical plus 20% damage. Man, when I tell you this thing hits, it hits. And especially for thus who those of us who play the Storm class, excuse me, um, this weapon is like it should be a go-to. It should be a staple within your build. Um, if you like to stay at a distance, then yeah, you want to get this weapon, especially at this gear score level. You can tell the difference. All right, so let's back out. Um, let's go to my seals and my focus seal and my blast seal. All right, first my focus seal. So on my focus seal, I am running chaotic rhyme. Yes, I said it, chaotic rhyme. Winner's boost after freezing an enemy increases Q slot damage by 125% for 20 seconds. Would have added on 30% damage, and I increased my Q slot for 28% speed. So what that is saying is that basically it's going to make my Ponder Infinity that I'm running on my other hand 125% more damaging. So yeah, this is the main reason of why I run chaotic rhyme, because it increases that lightning damage, and as we all know, or you should know, lightning is probably the number one element that you want to go to, with it being how strong that it is in this game. So let's bounce over there to my Ponder Infinity. Speaking of that, so it says Raptor's amplitude while hovering electric damage is increased by 60%, with a gear plus damage of 28% and extra 17% damage added on also. So you see the electric damage is increased by 60%. Well, now let's throw that 125% on that it gets, and then let's throw on this 17% damage. So you see we're just racking up damage to really throw down that big lightning bolt and take out a lot of enemies or whatever. But yeah, this is the main reason why I like Ponder Infinity and why I run Ponder Infinity. Um, if you're worried and like, man, no, you need to be running Winter's Wrath or you need to be running Venom's Blaze, don't worry, I got something for you for that. I got you. Chill. All right, so let's back out of here. Now let's go and check out my support seal. Granted, shouldn't really be going over this because it's just like the same thing that everybody else got, or one of the same things. Um, Increasing gear recharge rate by 20%. Uh, as you can see, I just have 18% more damage and 30% luck that I use out of this, which is why I run it. So I get a recharge for my gear, plus I get to add that 18% damage added on to my Ponder Infinity. Other than that, it just is what it is. Hopefully they come out with some masterworks for the support seal soon. Alright, let's go up to components. I know y'all been waiting to see this one. So let's start with Vanguard's token. On my Vanguard's token, it says increases armor by 25%. A shield break increases damage resistance by 10% for 20 seconds. And you see I have thruster speed and some shield help, which is shield 10% delay. So with the Vanguard's token, after a shield break, my damage resistance is increased. Works for me. Um, it has kept me alive a lot. So this is one of my components that I really do like. Let's go down to Gunslinger's Mark. Increases gear recharge rate by 50% and lowers gear damage by negative 20%. Hovering increases all weak point damage by 60%. Hovering increases all weak point damage by 60%. What I tell you again, Storm class people, it's the hovering that's gonna help you. Stay in the air. Don't get on the ground. Although I got some in the works too. I'm trying to actually work something like a melee build for a storm, where you can just go down and dart and hit them with that fire melee punch, and then zoom back up because it actually helps for the combos to bring back your ultimate. But that's another build anyway. Um, but with this Gunslinger's Mark, it goes right along with your Wyvern Blitz, so it helps out a lot. Let's go on to the next one. Tome of Precision. It says increases electric damage by 5%, electric effect by 5%. Let's stop right there. So the electric damage that we're already doing with the Ponder Infinity already has 60% plus the extra 125%. Now it's getting another 5% added on. Plus the effect of it is getting a 5% put on it. Now check this out. Sniper rifle weak point kills increase electric damage by 60% for 5 seconds. So if I use my Wyvern Blitz to kill enemies with a weak point kill, I get an additional 60% added on to that. Yeah, yeah, the Storm build is a monster. I'm trying to tell you. So if you go down, you see I got some thruster speed added onto it, and I also have some more shield help in the form of 13% refresh, negative 13% refresh, excuse me. Mark of Clarity is the next thing that I have. Increases elemental damage, resistance by 35%. Clearing a status restores 20% armor, can occur once every 5 seconds. It's not one of my favorite components. Actually, one of them that I want to swap out with Token of the Pupil, Emergency Power, or Softened Blows. Um, haven't really seen the benefit of this one, but hey, it is what it is. I'll use it. Token of the Master is next. Increases blast damage by 35%. Hitting an enemy with a E, which is the Chaotic Rhyme, increases Q, which is Ponder Infinity, damage by 60% for 5 seconds. Now do you see why I'm running this build the way I run it? That's another additional 60% that's added on to my Ponder Infinity every 5 seconds after I use my after I use my Chaotic Rhyme. And then in the form of my Chaotic Rhyme, if you put enough timing on it, it shouldn't drop below 9 seconds before it comes back to you. So basically you're sitting up there spamming your Chaotic Rhyme until your Ponder Infinity hits back the time of when you need to go and click that. Okay, so let's hop over to Mark of Ruin. Increases fire damage by percent and effect by percent. This is one of the bugged components that needs to be fixed actually. Um, it still triggers, but however they have to fix that percentage on there so they can figure out what's going to be done. Okay, but anyway, it says while Q, which is Ponder Infinity, recharges, E now has an increased damage of 40% for 20 seconds. So while my Ponder Infinity is recharging, my Chaotic Rhyme is now receiving a 40% boost to it for 20 seconds. hey, I'll take it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know how to put your builds together, and you got to know how everything goes to fit your play style. But this is my build, y'all, for my 788 gear score legendary storm, the Thunderbolt of Yevenia, Wyvern Blitz, Chaotic Rhyme, Ponder Infinity, and Quickening Field. Appreciate y'all for coming through, checking out my video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I'm out.